It only stayed up a week.
And
are we ready?
We're ready
there. Okay. Hi guys.
hello.
We're here. We're ready to dance. Welcome to Wednesday Dance Therapy.
Woo!
Really happy to see you.
It's funny because I didn't know what day it was. I was like, what day is it again? Oh, yes, Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Yes. This is a wonderful highlight to my day. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your support, coming to all the classes or watching them on YouTube. It's just great. So I'm really happy to see you. Go ahead and check in. Let me know who you are so I can tell who I'm happy to see. See who's here. And tonight we're going to review and work on techniques to build a better shimmy.
Yay. That's exciting.
We always need a better shimmy. So we're just going to shimmy like crazy for a while.
Yay!
And build the muscles, review some of the techniques that we need, maybe do some layering. I don't know, whatever is going to happen, it's going to happen. So we're going to warm up a little bit, get our muscles going. We are dancing to Middle-Earth tonight. Frank
Nice.
Pizarro and Middle-Earth. It's got a couple peppy songs.
Cool.
And I see some people.
I'm going to check and see who's here.
I'm
going to go this way.
Good. So let's get started, unless I need to say anything else.
I think you're good.
I'm good? Okay.
And I'll check on who's here and I'll let you know as soon as I see.
All right, away we go. Okay, so feet apart, arms in second, hip push from side to side, and just let it be really loose. It doesn't need to be in 3/4, just a really loose swing. And elbows up, graceful hands, chest lifted, abs engaged.
So far we have Sarah and Susan and Abby.
Yay!
Hello, ladies.
Now 2 on each side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Back to singles. 1, 2, arms up. Circle it around. One more circle. Good. Figure 8. that knee. Hand to the floor, other side. All right, one more pulse. Push it out. And pulse, up tall. Arms in second, arms in fifth. Arms in fourth, other fourth. Fourth to the front, other fourth to the front. Back to second. And fifth. Fourth. Switch. Switch front. Switch front. Second. Fifth. Fourth. Other fourth. Front fourth. Other front fourth. Good. Back to second. Go low. Drop it down. Down. The splits are not included in our program this evening. Nope. I need little sweaty feet. And they're not sweaty. It's so dry right now. I'm crispy. All right, you feeling it? Yeah, hopefully. All right, one more good one. Reach front. Flat back.
Oh, we have somebody said something.
Okay.
Marie says hi and ouch.
Yep. Ouch is right. Both arms reach and go for it. Woo! Last 8. And straight leg, bring it over. Oh yes. Roll it up. This is all to build a better shimmy. Trust me. Trust me on this one. Okay.
What if you say so?
Woo! All right. Start shaking one leg to the front. So tighten your knee, tighten your quad, flex your foot. Push the heel out and shake. I want you to think about shaking your knee more than your foot. You're going to do your foot, but I want you to do your knee. Shake your knee. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Good. Flex it. And then take that same leg, shake it to the side. Flex it, lead with the heel, and shake your knee. And take it to the back. The back is it's like, wah! It's not that exciting, and it doesn't do as well, but it's gonna get better as soon as I can stand up. All right, relax that foot. Same thing, other side. Flex, shake your knee, make it tight. So we're using a tension shimmy. All right, this is where you tighten the muscle and you shake as hard as you can with tension. So don't relax here. Stay tense. To the side.
I'll show you different legs.
This is my left. Not nearly as impressive as my right. My right one's kind of, okay, that's good, we got this. Left one is sort of, excuse me, what's going on? What's happening? Can someone explain it to me? To the back. Oh, this is just sad. These drills are so important. Shake, 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 shake. And release. All right, let's let this stop for a moment. Stop for a moment. Okay. All right, so we build strength, we create heat, we create a little bit of fatigue. Then we're ready to play with the shimmy. You need to get your legs ready. These little strength building things that we do as a warm-up are wonderful just to do every day on your own. They're wonderful exercises just for general leg strength coordination, and this little shimmy go around thing on both sides is fabulous. It really helps your body figure out what that shimmy is, because you're using tension here, right? Lots of tension. So then when you actually do the shimmy, your legs can relax. They have to be tight first, and then they can learn to let go. All right, so with that, let me think what I want to do here. Yeah, all right, so let's move into our straight leg shimmy. So knees go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're not holding your hips, but you're not moving them, right? So don't bend the knee enough so that your hips go. That's a different shimmy. We'll do that in a little bit. This shimmy is our straight leg Egyptian shimmy, the one that you can layer over and under all kinds of things. You can do almost anything on top of this shimmy. And hopefully we get a chance to do some of those things.
Yay.
So here we are, toes forward. There we are, good. And there's so many shimmy drills to do, but I'm just gonna pick my favorites. All right, so from here, wide base, and we're going to lean forward. So take your arms in second. You're gonna push your hips to the back slightly, keeping that shimmy going. Over you go, push your hips back. Now hold it right there. You're gonna feel the legs have to adjust. They're going, whoa, wait, this is different. It is, so let them adjust, and then go further, and then hold it. Now you're gonna find it's easier to keep your legs straight here. Do not lock out your knees, all right? Do not lock your knees. Keep them loose and fluid. Reach for the floor. Okay, now toes forward. And we're maintaining our shimmy. This is one of the best drills you can do. Why, you say? Why is this better? I feel stupid.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Because it's hard. When you bend over, there's all kinds of things going on, and your legs want to stop. But it extends your hamstrings. If you notice, you can't tense your knee. You can try. But it doesn't work as well. You can't squeeze as much. So it helps you be relaxed with your legs. So that's the main thing. And then of course you're building the coordination and the idea of leaning over with one part and shimmying with the other part. Now, lead with the crown of the head, flat back. Come up halfway, arms in second. Now, squeeze the glutes a little bit, and come up flat back, flat, up. Now, feel the shimmy now. See? Isn't it cool? You have to agree with me because I feel a big difference, actually. I feel a big difference. So
it just feels so much easier than what we were doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, piece of cake now.
Yeah. So it's all relative. So if you notice when you lean over, like I said, your legs are less likely to squeeze. They just don't tighten as much. The thing you have to look out for is locking your knees back. That's bad for your knees. So we don't ever want to do that. All right, one more time. Second, lead with the chest and over halfway and hold. Good. And down you go to the floor and hold. Shimmy. All right, flat back, bring it up, arms in second, hold, and press up. And now we're up. And it's, we can shimmy all day long. So it helps relax it, makes it very, very relaxed. So all these things build up to creating a shimmy that's strong, that you can do forever. As long as you can stand up, you can shimmy. And then when you shimmy, you can walk, you can move your hips, all kinds of things. So our shimmy is here. Now we're going to shift our weight. We're going to do weighted and unweighted legs. So shift over to one side. I'm just picking my right. You can go to either side. Keep that same shimmy you were doing right there. Shift it and do it on one leg. The weighted leg. Your other leg is resting. All right, this is also an excellent drill. Why? Because you figure out who is the stronger leg, and you can train the weaker leg. So we naturally go with our stronger leg first because we like that one better. So my left leg is my weaker leg, depending on if you're left or right-legged. This may be the same. But somehow tonight, because of the drills that we just did, it's not feeling too bad. Because a lot of times it's sort of stop and start, it sputters a little bit. So you obviously want to drill your weaker leg more than your stronger leg, and you can catch them up to each other. So you hang out there. Make sure you're doing the same shimmy on both legs, that it feels the same, the tension is the same. Try to make the speed the same as well. All right, keep your weight on your left. Pivot slightly to a 3/4 left position. We're going to keep our weight on this leg, and we're going to stop the shimmy here, and we're going to start the shimmy on the ball of the foot on the back leg, which is unweighted. So if I go slow-mo, we're pushing that knee back like this. Back, 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 back. The heel remains lifted. And the glute muscle here, your butt kind of goes like this, up and down, up and down. So you'll feel your glute muscle on one side hopping up and down, hopping, right? So we want our butts to hop. One butt is hopping. Make sure you don't shimmy on the other side. Sometimes it wants to do it with it. All right, shift your weight back to the right. Weighted leg shimmy. Diagonal. Shift your weight back. Now, keep your weight forward. Shift your shimmy to your unweighted leg. Now, you have to push into the floor a little bit. You can't just have it in the air. It becomes a foot shimmy. So you're on the ball. You're moving your knee, but you have to have some pressure there. You have to push into the floor, but most of your weight is on your front leg. And you're doing a lovely unweighted leg shimmy, and then that glute hip does the same thing. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's a lovely isolated shimmy on one side. There we go. And just hang out here. So the stronger you build and the more prep you do, the better your shimmy is going to become. I really don't recommend just diving in and starting to shimmy. I recommend warming your legs up, doing our little thing, doing our squats, our chair, our shake, right? Those things to get your legs ready, and then they'll do it. They'll do a better job. All right, turn forward, unweighted leg shimmy, but it's not diagonal to the back, it's just to the side. So you can do it here as well. So your knee is forward, and you just have a shimmy on one hip, right? Like if you're gonna do a hip circle, right? You can try that, layer it. You have to do your hip circle with the other leg and with your stomach muscles, because your one leg is quite busy now, so it can't help you. Circle, yeah, good. All right, switch, weighted leg shimmy, and then we're gonna move to the side, unweighted leg, toe forward, knee forward. Feels different, right? This is the 3/4 back, and this is side, to the side facing forward. I think it feels really different.
Definitely
Yeah,
different.
yeah. All right, now let's try that circle. 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 Good. Try to do the circle just on one hip and see how that feels. That's it. Good. It should feel pretty good, I think. I like it.
It gets a little bit stuck in
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it gets stuck. Yep.
The other side was fine, this side is all bleep.
Yeah, it'll go out like
Yeah.
All right, shake it out, and let's try our shimmy again. Center, both knees now, just regular straight leg Egyptian style shimmy. And let's take our abdominal muscles and slide, so get a little wider base here. Slide our hips, left and right. Maintain horizontal line with your hips. So do not bend a knee. See, when I come over and I bend the opposite knee, don't do that, all right? Keep your legs straight, 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 straight. Sometimes you have to look because you can't tell. You're just like, oh, I'm not bending a leg. Oh, yes, I am, all right? You can't always tell that you are or aren't. So hold those knees a little more tight. Use your ab muscles, and we're sliding left to right, left to right. And we're gonna move into a circle from here. So take it off of one side. I'll go over here, forward, around, back. Now, back means not here, here. Do you see the difference? The tailbone is not lifted, the tailbone is under. So you have to maintain a horizontal line. So it's forward, back, there is no up, down, tilt to the hips on this particular layer. So it remains flat and straight and tucked. So that means the backward portion you're doing with your abs instead of your legs. So start your shimmy, side to side, take it around to the front, hold it there, other side. Now tuck under. There you go. This is tricky because it goes whoop, whoop. It tries to pop out. Keep your stomach in. So when you see how yeah, you can kind of see it. When my hip is back, this hip is, the front is lifted, so it's almost, it's vertical here, it's straight. Okay? So around we go, to the back. So the back is typically a tricky spot, would you agree?
Yeah.
It's a tricky spot. So around we go. So what I recommend is when you find, like, say your spot's right here, and it's kind of, right, all weird, just go there.
Oh, that's exactly what it feels like.
And just, yeah. That's how it is. Just stay there. Just find that little spot where it's not as great and hang out. Hang out and stay and make it work. And it will. It will. Eventually, it gives up and, okay, all right, I'll do it. And around you go. So each time, you'll get better at those sticky spots. And they vary day by day. Just because you can do it today, or maybe cannot do it today, tomorrow's a new day, switch directions. It might go away. Like I'm doing fine right now, tomorrow maybe not. And it might come to you. All right, keep going. The shimmy tickle in my throat. I felt it. Hopefully it's gonna not come. If it does, I'll run. But I think I'm doing okay. All right. Turn one hip in. Forward figure eight. As long as we're on a roll, let's just do this. Use your abs. Turn in. Straight leg shimmy. Turn in. Turn in. Arms work the best in second for this with the elbows lifted. Forward, 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 forward.
It's one of my favorites.
I like this a lot.
Shimmy with the forward.
Yeah, with the forward circle, it just looks really cool. And then let's take it back. I like this one too. This one's really fun to walk with, so let's add that into the mix. Why not? So we'll do the eights for a bit, then we'll take the eights out, we'll add the walk, then we'll put the walk with the eights. All right, so if you were here Saturday, we had techno difficulties. We went completely offline. Either internet connection went away, or well, it didn't because we kept Facebook, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it was a Facebook situation.
It might have been a so they kicked us off.
It could be both, we never know.
And then we came back. And then it kicked us off again. So, shimmy straight. Now we're going to move the leg. So, if we do disappear, just know that we'll be back.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we're not gone until we say we're gone and say our good nights and all that. So, if it ever cuts out, you just stay there, refresh, and we will be back.
Yep.
And I think the last class, we were back before I was back, and I didn't know I was back.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of time where I'm looking at the thing and just kind of looking like an idiot. So very soon that will be edited and taken down, right? And the good one will go up.
The Facebook Live is going to stay up, but the YouTube version is all three together.
Yes.
And that should come out tomorrow.
Oh, good.
I think is when
Good.
it's going to come out. But
Cool.
it'll be one video for
One
YouTube,
video.
without all the pauses in between.
Yeah, all that
And it'll
stuff.
be like, and we're back.
Yes, yeah. And we're back again. All right, pick a leg and put it forward. Try to make the shimmy on both feet, and then pick another leg, and forward, and forward. Try to have both legs shimmying the whole time, and then back it up, back it up, back it up. It's fun to walk with the 4/4 shimmy, I think. Or sometimes we call this, this is not a 4/4 shimmy, we call this a free shimmy. It's just going, it doesn't have a particular beat, it's just a vibration. So, all right, so now we have our walk. Let's put our 8 going to the back. And we're at the beginning of the 8, right in that dig-in spot where the front starts to circle. That's where we're going to step. Ooh, yes, this is a little more challenging. What was I thinking?
I remember the last time I did this one.
It's fun. All right, and then when you get to where you're going, slide and shimmy and slide and shimmy. Now start your 8, going back, and we'll take a step back. Figure 8, walking, layered over a free shimmy. Look at us.
Dang.
Good job, girl. Good. One more time, forward. Keep that shimmy going, and back. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's add a little upper body. So our 8 is there. We're going to settle it down and hold it still. I'm going to turn diagonal so that we can do some upper body waves. So lift your ribs, lift, press back with the, or in with the diaphragm, press back with your upper back, and wave yourself down. Go ahead and let your hips move on this one. I think it looks kind of cool to shimmy, shimmy, shimmy and see them move. It's just a personal preference, so whatever you prefer is fine. But really get the stomach moving. Use it. Use the waves. Use the strength of your abs. And pull. Remember, the first tuck is diaphragm right here. That first wrinkle, that fold, then the navel, then the lower abs, and then release the hip. All right, shimmy goes, and torso waves. Oh, this feels really good. I like this. This is good.
It's also very good training for your wave.
Uh-huh.
Because you can't use your legs.
I know. There's nothing else to use, so you have to use your abs. Yep.
Super good.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, I was cheating on my waves.
I know, and there's all kinds of ways to cheat. All right, big circle. Figure 8, going to the back, and body wave. Good. Excellent. All right, figure 8, walking forward. Forward, 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 big circle. Undulations, body wave, walking back. Ha-ha, with the shimmy. Ha-ha-ha.
I can't laugh and do Apparently that's too much. Can we do that one time?
Yeah, of course. We're adding layers.
I was like, I'm fine, and then I started laughing at it. Like,
What? All right, big circle. So this is all layered over your shimmy. Away you go. Big circle. Switch directions. Pick your favorite or your unfavorite. I recommend you go your unfavorite way just to give it some extra practice. All right, figure 8 to the back. Walking forward. So if you're feeling like I am, when I get to the back of my shimmy, it's done. It just goes, right? So I have to fight. Yeah, I gotta fight to get it around that back corner. So if that's happening to you, give it some extra gas right there, right? Around the back, you have to make that shimmy happen. All right, big circle with the nice shimmy below into upper body waves, walking back over the shimmy. Oh, this is nice. Very good. So in this one, are you finding it's pooping out right in between the steps?
Yeah, exactly.
Right in between the steps. Right? Is shimmy and
exactly.
shimmy and shimmy. Yeah. So
it has a little, like.
yeah. Mine has a little pause. Yes. So we're going to eliminate that pause. So get your wave going. Find where that is. Don't shimmy yet. So it's right here.
Yeah.
So what is happening here? Ribs are lifting. Foot is stepping. Remember, a shimmy, you can't stretch up out of your hip. It's really hard to keep the hip going if the stomach is stretched too far. There has to be a little bit of a bend in the leg. So what happens is if you lift and reach and straighten too much, your shimmy gets canceled out. So you get to do the move, but don't lift as high. Keep your stomach connected to your hip. Don't reach with a straight leg and keep your base leg bent.
Okay.
So all the elements are there to hold that shimmy in place. All right, so first just walk. So feel how you have to bend that knee. See? Because if you straighten it, your shimmy has an issue. Now, isn't this walking easy? Because we've done so many things. That, right? Oh, we're just walking? Is that it?
That's it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so pay attention to what you just did. Now, add your wave. Now, instead of lifting super high and stretching here, push forward, then lift, so that you can keep your stomach a little more connected to your hip, and you don't lift all that muscle up so tall and stretch it so tall. You're still doing the wave, but you're not going up as high. Okay, so chest forward, bent knee back. See? Chest forward, bent knee back. And it will work. And now you're saying, what? It's a miracle. Or, that didn't work, Meleah. What are you talking about? That didn't work. Yes, it did.
Even just in theory.
Yes, it worked over here.
Yeah.
But I can feel, so that's all it is. It's just you're just stretching too high. So get the undulation going without lifting the ribs as high. Plie your legs. Now step back, bent knee. Does it feel easier?
Yeah.
Okay. So if Nikki says yes, it's a yes. She never lies.
This is true, I do not.
There. I feel a big difference because mine was sputtering as well. And I'm thinking, okay, what did I just do? Oh yeah, right? So
Yeah.
remember, you can't pull too hard. You need some slack to do a shimmy.
I kind of feel also like you're, for me, I was more even too. I wasn't like expanding.
Right, it wasn't up,
Yeah. It was more like strong in the middle.
Yeah,
Strong in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're pulling more
This way,
back and down rather than up to down, right? Right, so that makes more sense. All right, let's try that whole thing one more time. So, big shimmy in a circle. Figure 8 to the back, walking forward. Keep that bend. Good. Big circle. I'm going to go the other way. I keep going to my good side. Going to my bad side. All right, here it is. Pull in and back. Undulation. Ooh, there it is. Ah, I got it. It actually feels really good. It actually is not, I could just do this. It's not interfering. I hope you guys had the same success. That felt really,
That was very cool. Yeah.
That felt really, really nice. All right, so let's go
very
to,
even.
Yeah, it did. I like the back, and that was a
Yeah.
good point. More, what did you say, level?
I don't remember. Even. I said more even, yeah. That's because it's also like, there was no, but it made my shimmy better too.
Yeah, there was no
And
way down.
made my wave better.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't stuck as well as the shimmy.
Right.
It was both got stuck, not just one.
Yeah. So,
And now this
breakthrough.
is also very warm.
Yeah, it feels
Because
really
we're
good.
using this even more now.
Feels really good. All right, let's move to the next shimmy, which is the Turkish American shimmy, and these are bent. So this is very often called the 4-4 shimmy because the hips go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're more on the tempo of the music. So you're going to have your feet parallel, you're going to do a demi-plie, and you're going to push your knee forward, forward. So it's completely opposite. We had straight, push the knees back. Now we have bent, push the knees forward. Completely opposite end. And as you push a knee forward, look what happens to your hips. They can't help it, right? So just push those knees forward. It's a very small amount of forward, and you'll see this lovely up and down shimmy going on. And you're going to feel the glute shaking like crazy, relaxed.
Not just the glute,
and then the front of your thighs. And actually, the back of your thighs. When you're doing the straight leg shimmy, the front of your thighs shake. But when you're doing the bent knee 4-4 shimmy, the back of your thighs, your hamstrings shake back and forth. So if your front legs are shaking, bend your knees more. Because they're tighter. They're bent, so they're tighter. Alrighty, see, here we are. Yay! Alright, so just for fun, let's do our undulation. Well, we just learned. But we're going to do it with the bent knee shimmy. So the hip will go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Instead of the vibrational shimmy, we're going to have the 4-4 shimmy. Changes the look. Doesn't it feel neat?
Feels very strange, actually. Super alien. Like, I don't even feel like I'm in my body right now.
Yeah, so weird. Okay, so you got to keep checking the mirror.
I think I need to do that myself.
Because, so I'm checking my mirror. You can see me in the mirror. But what happens is, if you do this, and then all of a sudden you straighten your leg, you see how my hip stopped? It stopped going up and down. I keep thinking, okay, I'm doing the same shimmy, but I'm not. Now, if I bend, you can see it from the back. There. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going for. Since this shimmy for us is newer, because I teach the straight leg shimmy, I would say 90% of the time. I'm just catching up on this one. But you have to keep, now also what I'm doing is tucking my pelvis in and making sure my tailbone is pointing down. And that helps a lot. It helps keep your knees bending, and it helps keep your hips going up and down. So when you add your undulation, see, it still stays, because even right here, when you lift, you could turn into the other shimmy. It could be up, down, up, down, up, down, straight, straight, straight. You could lose it, right? So bend the knee, undulate, and let the hip be free, but don't straighten your legs. There we go. That feels better. How does that feel for you?
Yeah, feeling better. Also, like, very warm.
There's a warmth.
Right there.
Yeah. So you want to see this up, down, up, down, up, down the whole time. So I'm still watching because I can't always feel it. So you may not be able to either, right? You think, I'm shimmying, and then you look in the mirror. Yeah, I'm shimmying, but I'm not doing that one. I'm doing something else. You have to be able to tell when your hips are going up and down. Now I can feel it. If my knees are bent enough.
Yeah.
So the key is, it's a pretty decent plie of the knee to keep it going up and down. And once you get it, you can just hang out there. This does wear on your legs a little bit more than the straight. When you say the legs, I think, get more tired. Yeah.
Like, you couldn't endlessly do this one.
Right. No, not endless.
Like the other ones, you could just, I brush my teeth, and whatever, I can just do it for.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would tire with this one.
All right, if you have some socks, put them on. We're going to end with the choo-choo. Woo! Do you want these?
Maybe just one.
Well,
I have a little cushion.
I can at least be balanced. And I can wear my socks.
I'm going to put these on and we'll see.
But if it hurts at all, don't.
Okay.
It's not worth it. Okay.
Oh, we have some more people on.
All right, if I go flying around.
Say hi, everybody who's here.
Yeah, check in and say hello.
We have some more people that didn't say hi yet.
All right, we're finishing up with a choo-choo shimmy. So we had our straight leg shimmy, which is more of a vibrational shimmy in the quads. We have our bent knee Turkish shimmy, which is more of a 4/4 shimmy where the hip goes up and down. From here, you push your weight forward into the balls of your feet. They can see my feet? Am I in the right spot? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Push
I had to
your weight.
wait like 3 seconds to
Oh,
show,
that's
yeah.
right, we have a delay. I'll tell you in a minute.
You're totally fine. You're totally fine.
All right, so pushing down and down. As you push down, your heels come up, your toes are stationary, and the weight is on the ball of your feet. So the choo-choo shimmy comes out of the 4/4 bent knee shimmy. And this alone is great. My quads are going, hello.
And like you weren't warm enough for the
Uh-huh.
floor. You're gonna get us even hotter.
So what you're going to try to do is push your legs, feel like you're pushing your feet along the floor without picking them up, right? So this is the floor, my feet, they're just doing this. See that choo-choo sound?
Very
So
good name for this shimmy.
Yeah, they scooch along the floor. What they don't do is come off the ground, all right? So watch my feet, and I'll show you what you don't do. It's easier to do it wrong. All right, so we're going to be bending. Well, I'll show you what we do first. So we bend. Let's get the shimmy going. Bend, heels down, heels up, heels down. Now push through. Don't lift your feet. Did that help?
Yeah.
And scoot the feet along the floor. Really tiny. And you got it. If you have bare feet, just watch and practice. It'll rip the soles of your feet right off.
Yes, it will.
Unless you're on a carpet, and then depending on the carpet, it might rip them off as well.
Or you might start a fire.
Yeah. That is true. Sparks might fly.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah. So this is meant to be done slippery. Okay. So here we are, scooting down, and then scoot your toes forward, really small. Now, what your body, you can't overthink this. It's a feely kind of a thing, but what your body wants to do is, it wants to run really fast, right? That's not it. So if you hear your feet, that's not it. And if you feel like you're running and you're bouncing, that's not it, all right? So keep your feet down and straight and bend, and here we go. Push through. So you're just pushing your knees forward. Just shove them in front of your toes. Drag your toes along with you. Keep your feet on the floor. Be light on your feet, but don't pick them up. Good. Don't we look fun?
Seriously.
And then,
I like how that's like, we're just gliding on the top and on the bottom. So, yeah.
Our feet are very, very busy. Very busy. But this is a thigh burner. If you haven't built it already.
Oh yeah.
I'm not so bad because we're pretty warmed up, but this is all it uses. It's your calves, your tendons, your calves in the back, and your quads, like crazy. So let's try one more time, and then I'll turn you loose. So here we are, down and up, down and up. Now, knees bend, push through the balls of the feet, push, push, push. Stay low, lift your chest, bring your arms. If you're having fun with it, try an arm weight. And your butt should be going crazy. Right? It's meant to get a killer shimmy. And it can be very graceful on top, very smooth, right? But on the bottom, there's a lot happening. So if you have coins or fringe or whatever you have, it's just dancing all over the place. All right, 5 more seconds. And relax. Now my quads feel it. Yes, this is a thigh burner. So good for you though, so good. Just make sure you protect your feet. Mine are okay. I know the balls of my feet will get bruised really easy, so this is not something I can do for hours on end. That was pretty good. And you should be, working up some breath, working up some heat. Yeah, this is a good one. But like I said earlier, you don't start off the bat with this, you build to it and you warm up to it. It's no fun to work a cold muscle really hard and get a cramp. Not fun at all. So that's why we're doing this at the end of the class after we've done all this other stuff. And now we're like, okay,
Now we're warm.
we can choo-choo. We're good. We're good. All right, so that's our shimmy class. I hope you enjoyed it.
That was lovely.
I hope your shimmy is better than it was an hour ago. Mine is.
Mine definitely is. Also,
And
I feel like
it's better on my left than
everything
it
is
was.
like warmed up.
Yeah,
And
doesn't it feel good?
I
Everything
feel
is
like I can
just,
breathe more,
Yeah.
and everything is warm. It's
yeah. Dancing is magic. I mean, I'm constantly amazed and delighted every time I've been doing this for a very long time, decades and decades, and I'm never disappointed every time I dance. It's just, wow. I just remembered again why this is so magical, because I feel amazing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your company and your support. So nice to see you and hear from you all. And we'll do this again on Saturday. And if all goes well, we're going to do speed drills.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm devising some plan to
I like
speed
that.
drills. It kind of goes, because
Yeah.
we're building this shim, we're really kind of getting in, and now some techniques and things to help you control your speed.
I like that
Yeah,
idea very
yeah.
much.
So it'll be slow, medium, and fast, and ridiculous.
Formula One racing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you girls have a fabulous night. Tomorrow is my beginning belly dance series starting at 4 o'clock. It should be the post right under this one on Facebook if you haven't signed up and you're a beginner. If you're intermediate, recommend a beginner friend because it will be from the basics. I think tomorrow we're going to be covering isolations of the chest and hips and shoulders, and then some of the basic Egyptian goodies, some of those variations. So
Nice,
it'll be a fun little class, but it'll be definitely a beginning level. So hopefully some people will join me. We had a good group last time. Don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And this video here, if you're watching it, go ahead and share it with somebody. Right?
Share it, comment, like. All
All those things. We have our little jobs to do. We must do these things.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Is that it for me?
I think that's it. I'm
Okay.
gonna go this way and see if there's any live comments or questions or anything.
Okay. Are we all good? Any questions that I need?
Oh, Laura said, fun, love a great shimmy.
Oh, good.
Abby says, wonderful, thanks. And Susan said, oh, it's Halloween on Saturday, so she won't be here on Saturday.
Oh yeah, it's Halloween.
It is Halloween.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll be here. I'm not going to any parties. Although I guess the mask would be kind of good, but they do get crowded, so I'm staying home.
We'll have a party here.
Yeah.
We Halloween
With you
party.
on Saturday at 6.
And then Alex said, love your outfits. Aww.
Oh,
Thank
yay!
you, Alex. And that was it.
I hauled this out of storage. I was cleaning my closet and I found these. I go, wait a minute! I haven't worn this in a long time. I'm wearing this. So thanks for noticing. All right, I will see you in a few days. Have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy, and see you soon.